California's wildfire has consumed more than 96,000 acres of land in Los Angeles and Ventura counties since Thursday and forced many families in the area to flee with what few possessions they could carry as the flames approached and evacuation orders went into place. Because the blaze burned through entire neighborhoods at such a ferocious pace, many never had a chance to say the thing. Malibu residents Christos and Dana Richards were more than 30 miles away in Hermosa Beach when the fire broke out, giving them no way to return to their longtime Latigo Canyon home. Because the house had been sparred during past wildfires, the couple had hoped it would survive the ordeal once more. But their hopes were shattered when a neighbor sent over pictures of the fire's aftermath, which showed their home charred and destroyed. Get push notifications with news, features and more. Following you'll get the latest updates on this topic in your browser notifications. I dropped to the floor when I saw the pictures. I kept thinking that we made it, Christo's daughter, Noelle Richards, who spent much of her childhood in the home, tells People. I thought the house would be the exception like it always was in the past. The fire has destroyed at least 435 structures as of Tuesday, and authorities believe that number will rise in the coming days. Malibu was hit particularly hard by the blaze, and at least 50 structures were burned down within the coastal city, KTLA reports. Like so many families affected by the tandem Woolsey and Hill fires and the devastating Camp Fire in the northern part of the state, Noelle and her family had to quickly accept that a lifetime's worth of possessions had been turned into ash. It's a tough one, because I don't think that you're able to really grasp it until it happens to you, or until you know somebody that it happens to, Noelle, 27, says. It's been overwhelming, the devastation, but we're just one of the families that are going through this. But aside from the material things that were lost, like photographs, family heirlooms and Christo's extensive guitar, surfboard and wine collections, the home itself symbolized their family's perseverance and love. Watch, Dad comforts 3-year-old daughter as they drive through California wildfires. My stepmother is broken. She's absolutely heartbroken, just like I am, Noelle says. She met my dad and fell in love with him in that home. She beat breast cancer in that house. She went through chemotherapy and cancer while living in that home. Noelle and her father plan to return to the house on Thursday to search through what is left. It will be difficult, she says, as the family has struggled to look at the pictures of the damage. Now we just need to remember the house the way that she was, the beauty that she had, and the memories that are still in our minds of her, Noelle says. I just go room to room and think about all the memories and all the laughter, she adds. Viral photo of exhausted California firefighters sleeping after working 24-hour shifts resurfaces. The Woolsey fire has left 2 dead and was only 35% contained as of Monday. Combined with the Camp Fire, at least 48 people have died so far. Hundreds more are still missing. At the end of the day, what's happened to me is absolutely devastating, and I feel like my heart's in a million pieces, Noel says, but there are people out there that still don't know where their family members are right now, and that's just a whole different level. We have to be so grateful that we have our lives and just put lots of prayers out there for the people that aren't accounted for yet. Over 200 people remain missing amid California fires as authorities say worst may be yet to come. The wildfire began within hours of the mass shooting at Borderline Bar and Grill in nearby Thousand Oaks, which left 12 dead. Noel says she knew 27-year-old Telemachus Orfanos, who survived the Las Vegas mass shooting on October 2017 and died during the shooting last week. Between both tragedies, there has not been much time to grieve. I don't even know how to put it into words, Noel says. I'm just learning to be so grateful for life, and that memories are stronger than the material things. That's what I'm trying to absorb.